Yo, what's up? We're back again with another review, and today we're gonna do a review on these GoPros and how you can't add any microphones onto these. So the real review is on this, the GoPro Media Mod. We're gonna go ahead and test this out. I've been having issues with the GoPro. I've been trying to put a microphone onto this, but every time I buy one, they just don't connect. These things do not have a 3.5mm jack, so there's no way to input any microphone onto this. So I did get a shotgun mic. Of course that didn't work. And I also got the lavalier mics. That didn't work. So we had to get the Media Mod. We're gonna test it out. So I do know this Media Mod has its own microphone, as you can see right here. And it has this little windshield so you can put on top of it. Other than that, I believe it has the inputs for the 3.5mm and a USB-C. Also an input for the HDMI. So you could hook this up to a TV and watch what you recorded earlier today. So we're gonna go ahead and adapt this Media Mod to this GoPro and see how it works. Now with the Media Mod, you have a few things going on here. You have a microphone in the front and a microphone in the back. You could do either or, you just have to do the settings on your GoPro to set that up. You have a record button and the power button. And you also have two insert shoes. You could put whatever you'd like on these. Normally what I would do is put a light on one and maybe the microphone on the other. But that's pretty much all you have on these. Pretty simple. You also have these openings for the 3.5mm jack. And you have an opening in the middle for USB. Normally this is for just power to charge your GoPro. And with the top one, that would be the HDMI output. With that one, you can connect it directly to a TV and check out what you recorded earlier in the day. But that's pretty much all you have here. To put the GoPro in here, you just open this latch on the side, and on your GoPro, you wanna open this latch up here. You just pull that, and you just wiggle it to take it out. And don't worry, you won't break that latch. It's pretty hard to break that. Afterwards, you just insert your GoPro into the Media Mod. And you're good to go. And another thing you have with this GoPro is the bottom. You could easily take out your legs here to put it into a selfie stick or whatever you need to do. And these Media Mods also come with a windshield protector. So you know, if you got a windy day going on outside, you won't get all that windy noise going into your mics. Very easy to install. You just tap it there, and there you go. You're ready to go. Alright, now there's only one thing to do, and that's try this sucker out. We're gonna try out the GoPro mic versus the microphone on the Media Mod. Then we're gonna go ahead and test the shotgun mic and also the lavalier mics. We're gonna make sure that they connect, that this Media Mod actually works. We're also gonna try out the USB-C port to make sure that this GoPro charges, and also the HDMI port. I want to see if this thing actually lets me see what's inside this on my television. So we're gonna test the whole thing out. Hopefully it works. Let's go. Alright, so this is the GoPro mic, the default GoPro mic. This is what we're using to test out all the other mics so you can see what it sounds like with the Media Mod. So this is just regular. We're gonna go ahead and do the Media Mod. Okay, so this is the recording with the Media Mod. As you can see, it's a little different, probably get better sound. And now we're gonna try it out with the windshield. Let's check out how that goes. So this is the sound with the windshield. It's supposed to stop sound of the wind hitting the speaker. Sometimes you get this weird like ocean wave sound because the wind is hitting the mic too hard. So this helps with that. It's very good to have it, and I believe they come with most of these Media Mods. So yeah, when you get this, just make sure that thing comes in the box. So this is what it sounds like with the shotgun mic. We put the windshield on it. The only thing I noticed when you record with this, it has very good sound, but the problem is that you have the windshield, which is huge. So sometimes you'll get it in your shot. But don't worry, when you do these kind of recordings, what you could always do is crop it so that, you know, it doesn't show on the camera shot, and you should be fine. But you do get better sound with this. And now we're gonna try out the lavalier mics. Okay, so now we're trying out the lavalier mics. These little things are awesome. I actually like them better than the shotgun mic for certain things. Like if you're gonna interview somebody, you probably wanna get a lavalier mic. They're pretty good, so you could go distances. Like for example, right now, I'm recording here, and you could probably hear me pretty good. but I could keep going further and further, as you can see, and you'll still hear the same sound. So I don't have to yell, I don't have to do anything. I can talk about this tree over here and it'll be all good, and I'll just come right back and you hear the same sound. So these lavaliers are cool, and that's the good thing about the Media Mod, that you could at least hook these up onto the GoPro and get good sound. So we still got to do one more thing. We still got to see if the Media Mod actually charges the battery, and we're also going to check out if the HDMI port actually lets you watch the videos onto your TV. So let's go and do that as well. So we're going to go ahead and try to charge this through the USB-C here. I have my power bank. Let's see if it works. Okay, plug it in right here. And there's the red light. Okay, so we got power. Good. Okay, now we're going to do HDMI to mini HDMI. We're going to go ahead and hook it up and see if this thing actually hooks up to the TV. All right. Okay, I'm going to turn it on and see if we get any signal. Okay, it's looking good so far. Boom, we got signal. What's up? Right there. Now to maneuver here, you're going to use your GoPro to move up, down, left, and right. You just have to swipe. But when you want to see a video, you just click on it, just tap. And as you can see, you're able to watch the video. You could skip videos by pressing the left or the right arrows there on the bottom left. So you can see we can move forward right here. And then if you want to fast forward or rewind, you can use the arrows on the right side. You just tap it, it'll go forward, and tap it again to play. So you can see I'll do this again. Tap again to just regular play. And then if you want to rewind, tap on the left one. And there you have it. Now if you click on the top, I believe there's a picture or a camera, as you can see, a little GoPro. If you click on that, it'll take you to kind of a live image. Mostly what you want to use this for is maybe to live stream or maybe do Twitch, something like that. Now as you can see at the bottom left, there's the record button. Also you have the video there. You could switch it to camera mode, as you can see right here, and you could also switch it to a time-lapse mode, so whichever you want to use. And as you can see, we could just go back and you're able to see all your videos again. Alright, so we tested this sucker out, and it did what it's supposed to do. We were able to do the HDMI onto the TV, we were able to charge it, and we were able to hook up our microphones, which was the most important part to me. I'm very big on audio, and I think most people who do YouTube and, you know, vlogging want good audio. So I guess this Media Mod works. I would give it a 10 out of 10, but I am kind of disappointed just because I wish we could put the mics directly onto the GoPro and not have to buy a Media Mod. Gets me a little angry that I have to pay money for the GoPro and you have to pay extra for the adaptation just to put mics on this. So I'm just a little mad about that, but other than that, 10 out of 10 on the product. If you do want to buy it, I believe it's about $80, sometimes up to $100, depending where you look. I bought mine on Amazon for $80, so, you know, just look around. But like I said, 10 out of 10, go check it out.